Yo, what is going on, guys? This is PH Community Game V2, and today I have a quick little discussion video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about the extra deck, and especially we're going to talk some rank 4 exceeds here. Almost, if you had rank 4 access in any deck, what exceeds would you, no matter what deck you were playing, definitely want to have access to in your extra deck? I mean, we're not talking Evil Swarms here, Ophion. I'm talking about generic rank 4 exceeds in today's meta / format. What would you have? Because originally, it seemed to be a pretty core 3 or 4, but now it's starting to expand. Even it might be diminishing in a way, depending on how you like your sides, how much rank 4 accessibility you like. But I'm going to talk about the core 3 that I think are pretty much a necessity at the moment. Let's start with the first one. If you have access to Diamond Direwolf, I would definitely put this in here as, the first card. And let me talk about a card that you could definitely substitute for Diamond Dire first. Okay, Maestroke. Maestroke always saw play, I feel like. Maestroke was always in everybody's, for the most part, in everybody's, rank 4, extra deck. Now, here's the thing about Maestroke. This was a big out to Ophion. Maestroke was a big out to Ophion. Ophion is 1650 defense. You obviously can't special summon. Make Maestroke, flip it face down, run over it. That's a play. Now, here's the problem with running over it now. There's a lot of back row heavy formats going on right now. Cards like Mirror Force, Dimensional Prison, they could stuff that Maestroke. Why not go into Diamond Dire and just suicide it and get rid of the Ophion? I kind of see that as a better play, in my opinion. Just the fact that you don't have to declare the attack, you don't have to go into battle phase and do that. You can do it almost without, really doing very much of anything. I mean, yeah, they have Torrential, they have Bottomless, they have things to stop this card, but I mean, they can also stop Maestroke. And so it's kind of like half the step, if you know what I'm trying to get to, really. I mean, the first step will be stopping this card, and, if they don't have anything to stop it, they could have a Mirror Force, Dimensional Prison, something along the lines of that they could activate in battle phase and stuff Maestroke, whereas Diamond Dire would avoid that. So, I think Diamond Dire is definitely a staple. If you don't have Diamond Dire, I'd definitely go for Maestroke. Maestroke would definitely take his position. Alright, let's go to the second card. Gagaga Cowboy. Gagaga Cowboy is a good card. Now, once again, first off, he's got to hit the field. That's the first thing. So, he's susceptible to Solemn, Bottomless, Torrential, and Pulse, obviously. And he also, depending on which ability he uses, that's why I like him. The 800 burn, that's actually pretty good at some points. But also the fact that he can, pretty much get over anything that's 3,000 during battle phase. Yeah, it leaves him at a 1,500 at the end phase, but it gets over that big monster that you were having trouble getting over. So Cowboy has 2 abilities. That's what I like about him. Definitely in here. I really don't think there's many substitutes for him at the moment. I mean, Cowboy is now available in the tin, so you can pick up a Cowboy for like $3. So this card should not be a problem to get your hands on. And let's go to the final card. Number 50, Black Ship of Corn. Now, Corn definitely needs a reprint. This is a card that a lot of people, I guess they're trying to get their hands on it. It's a manga promo, and it's really, really effective if you can, play it right. I see people trying to substitute it. That's what I'm just pulling out of my binder right now. People are trying to play number 44 Sky Pegasus over it. Now, here's the whole thing about this. Sky Pegasus is similar, but not the same. First off, Black Ship can't send the card to the graveyard unless, it has to have less attack than him. That's 2,100. So pretty much anything under 2,000, he's getting it, sending it to the graveyard, and burning you a K. That's good. That's really good. Now, here's the thing about Sky Pegasus. It doesn't have to be, that 2,100 restriction. There's no bullshit like that. This thing can get anything, but your opponent has to pay 1,000 life points to save it. So that's the thing. Necessarily, you're not saving the card. You know what I mean? You're not getting rid of the card with Sky Pegasus. If they have the 1,000, they're most likely going to save it. But it does burn them 1,000. I mean, this thing gets rid of the problem and burns them 1,000 if it's under 2,100. This, on the other hand, is pretty much just going to burn them 1,000. I mean, that's all it's essentially going to do. And the other thing is, this thing can attack after it does use its effect. It's only 1800. This thing cannot attack. It's 2100. So, I mean, yes, there are similarities in the cards. I mean, some people, you know, for some reason, like Sky Pegasus, I know it's most likely because they don't have Black Ship, and I mean, that's understandable. It's definitely a tough card to get your hands on, but, I mean, I could definitely see this as a substitute, but I mean, I feel like there's other better rank 4s to play. But at the moment, these are my core 3 of the format. Now, let's talk about a couple others that definitely are seeing play. First is going to be Lavalval Chain. Lavalval Chain is a fantastic card. Gets a card to your graveyard, puts a card on top of your deck. Downfall, it's only 1800 attack. You can still attack with it, though. That's really, really good. Okay, and the other card is going to be Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller pretty much stuffs anything that's going to, you know, activate out of your opponent's graveyard. And it can be activated, you know, on your opponent's turn, which is really good, and he is a 2200 ball on the field. Now, I don't see Abyss Dweller in everybody's extra deck like it was in last format because of, you know, the very dominant Dragon Rollers. I still feel that you should make room for him, though. I feel like he's really an underrated card. I don't think many people, like, I mean, obviously, you know, the more experienced player knows about the card. I feel like most people don't know about the card, honestly. It's kind of, you know, this card is really good to make depending on what you're playing against, though. And the big question is, do you have the room to have this card in your extra deck? So hopefully you like this little discussion. But for me, those top 3 are definitely in the side. These two, they're probably going to be in there if I have the room for sure, and Lavalval Chain, depending on what deck I'm playing and I need to dump something in the grave, he'll definitely be in there. But for me, Maestroke is definitely seeing less play because I just was able to get a Diamond Direwolf. But before, I was using Maestroke, and I honestly never used Sky Pegasus, even before I never had Black Ship of Corn. But people are substituting it for, you know, Black Ship, which is understandable. Tell me what you guys think. You know, I just don't see like cards like Utopia seeing play anymore, unless you're playing some Zexal weapon deck. But leave your thoughts. I'll probably talk about rank 3s and maybe some synchros another day. But I just want to keep this upload spree going, so I thought let's, you know, have a little card discussion today. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. Go check out the contest and my most recent trade binder. So thanks, guys, and have a good day.